Okay, so here is the second video. Let's move to this one. So this one you were to do on your own. We identified that the base and the three faces are the same. So here you should have had one formula of a triangle, which is A equals base times height divided by 2. And then we identified the base and the height. So all you have to do is plug in 9 for B and 6 for H. If you got those mixed up, it's fine because it's multiplication, so it will not affect the answer. And so area equals, we are going to multiply that first. It looks like I'm scratching through that. Oh, that's too dark. Okay, so multiplying that first. So 9 times 6 is 54. And then divide it by 2. Okay, if we don't know what 54 is, divided by 2 or cut in half, we can go over to the side. 2 goes into 5 2 times, minus 4, 1 left over. And then 2 goes into 14 7 times with nothing left over. So the area of a face or a base, one of these triangles is 27 feet squared. Okay, so then we have to determine how many of those same triangles we have. And in this case, we have 4 of the exact same triangles. So for lateral, I guess I should say lateral, we have 1, 2, 3. So 3 triangles. So we're going to take 27 and multiply it by 3. 7 times 3 is 21. And then 2 times 3 is 6 plus 2 is 8. So lateral surface area is 81 feet squared. Okay, and then for total, we would have to normally find a different base, a measurement, and then add it to the lateral. But because our base is the same as our faces, we could take 27 and multiply it by 3. We could take 81 and add a 27 to it. 7 times 1, 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. Or 7 times 3 is 21. And then... I'm sorry, not times 3, times 4, because there's 4 of them. It's like, that doesn't make sense. 7 times 4 is 28, and then 4, that's 8, 9, 10. So we get the same 108 feet squared. Okay, so 81 and 108. So we're going to go back here, and we had 81, which is right here. And I'm going to box it. And then 108, which is right here. That's kind of thick. You can barely see what that letter makes, that number makes. Okay, so you have number 4. I want you to go ahead and complete number 4 on your own, identifying which of these they belong to, and then press play when you have finished. I just want to state that number 4 is like number 2, where you have 3 different, I'm sorry, is it number 2? Yeah, where you have 3 different faces. So on number 4, this face right here is 3 height, which matches this one. And then you'll have another one right here, which is the same as this one. So for your lateral, you're going to have this triangle and this triangle. So the one with the height of 3, slant height of 3, and a slant height of 4. Okay. The one with the slant height of 3 is right here. The base is 7. And I know I said I was going to have you doing this on your own. Look at me, I'm talking too much. The one with the slant height of 4 has this base of 3. Okay, I'm done. Continue working. Okay, so you should be finished. I got, if you see my boxes here, 10.5 feet squared for one of the faces and had to multiply it by 2 to get 21. I got 6 feet for the other face and had to multiply it by 2 to get 12. So adding 21 and 12 gave me a lateral surface area of 33 feet squared. And then I had to find, for total, I had to add my base. So my base was a 3 times 7, which gave me a 21 feet squared area for the base. And then my total right here, adding everything together, gives me 54 feet squared. So if I go back over here, 33 belonged to my lateral. So this is a number 4, and 54 was my total. So make sure, I'm going to go back over to the problem real quick. And I want you, if you did not get that, please press pause and check your work against mine, and then press play when you have it figured out. Okay, so number 5 says that a triangular pyramid has 4 congruent faces. And it says a triangular pyramid, which means that the base, I wish this feature had a triangle, that the base is a triangle. And if we notice the word for congruent, well, if the base is a triangle, I can only have 3 triangles go off of it, right? So that means that I have triangle 1, and then I have right here triangle 2, and there's my third face right there. Okay, so this means that all 3 are congruent, including the base. So your faces and your base match, just like this one right here. Okay. So it says that the triangular face measures 11 inches high and 8 inches across. So from the slant height right here is 11 inches. And then the base right here is 8 inches. What is the total surface area? Total surface area. Okay, so, well, I only have one type of triangle. So here I have area equals base times height. We're finding total. Divided by 2. Okay, so area equals 11 times 8 divided by 2. And then area equals 88 divided by 2. And area equals 88 divided by 2, which is 44 inches squared. Okay, question. Is 44 my answer? My final answer. Okay, if you said no, you are correct. That is just the area of one face. I have 3 faces and a base that is the same. So I need to take 44 and multiply it by 4. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4 of the same triangle. So 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 4 is 16 plus 1 is 17. So area equals 176 inches squared. Okay, so last one. A pyramid has a square base. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw that. Square base of 64 square centimeters. So that means that A equals 64 centimeters squared. The triangular faces have a base of 8 centimeters and a height of 14. So here we have a triangle, a triangle. Okay, it said that it has a base of 8, right? And then it has a slant height of 14 centimeters. What is the total surface area? Well, it already gave you the base area, right? 64 centimeters squared. So no having to figure out the base. So now you just have to figure out the 4 faces. So I'm going to press pause and have you work this out and get your total. So you have to figure out your lateral or your area of your 4 faces and then add that to your base for your total. Press play when you have finished. Okay, so I did the area plug-in, which was, let me grab another color so it stands out. Right here, 14 times 8 divided by 2. 14 times 8 was 112, and then 112 divided by 2 is 56. So that was for one of my triangles. I have 2, 3, 4 total triangles. So that's what I did right here. I multiplied 56 times 4 for my lateral surface area, giving me 224 centimeters squared. And so for total right here, I took 224 plus my base area of my base, which gave me 288 centimeters squared. Please look over the work, make sure yours matches mine. Your notes should always be correct. If it is not, then please fix it and take a picture of the front and back and submit your work.